I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday. This should be a quick one. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today, other than the Belgians. All right, so the triple, the double. I think the triple is 9%, the double is about 7%, and then the quad. Problem is the color on the quad isn't really where I want it to be. It should have been darker. Oh well. Maybe I won't put this one in that Cincinnati homebrew. These two I probably will. So let's get after this. So, right now the gravities, it's went from 1088 down to 1032. So it's got some more to do. I'm gonna have to put the heat wrap on it and get it started back up again. It kind of died down. But I was targeting about 9%, I think. No, I was targeting, this one's 9%. I was targeting like 10%, so, or even higher. So this one's got some work to do. It's not quite working out. So anyway, let's go in for taste here. So for the triple, and I think I gotta go back and decarb this a little bit. I got a little crazy and carbed it a little bit too much, so I need to fix that. But it's super carbed. It's got a little, it's really nice. It's got a graham cracker kind of taste to it, kind of sweet. Yeah, that's a really nice beer. The double is my favorite. Super drinkable, perfectly carved. Yeah, this one's fun to drink, man. This is a crusher. I like the double. It drinks like a session, and it's like 7%, which is kind of scary. That's gonna be my favorite one, I think. This thing here, I had another quad that I did that I like the way it came out. This doesn't even look like a quad. This looks like tea, but yeah, I don't know. This one's probably gonna be I don't know. Well, I'm gonna drink it because it doesn't taste bad. It's just not a. I mean, it's going to be a good beer. It's just going to be a super strong, like double or something. It's just not the quad. The color is not right. I wanted more of the dark fruit notes and just the grain bill. And this is the first time I've really been so off with the grain bill before, to miss color and everything. So kind of disappointing, but what do you do? What do you do? All right, so I'll have two comp beers going in instead of one. So all right, what else? It's pretty much it. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm gonna have to get some beer mails ready for some of you folks, bottle up the beers to go in for the Cincinnati competition, ship those things out, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, this week's flying by. It's already Homebrew Wednesday. Yeah, things are gonna start picking up quick. Next week will probably fly by way too quick. I've got one more week to get everything caught up in work, and then I'm off from work for a whole month. It's going to be a pain in the ass for like a week, the first week, but then 3 weeks, when you're somewhat, for the first week, I'm not very comfortable. But after the first week, everything's, I'm a little mobile. I can, maybe do a little bit of driving. Nah, probably not any driving until like the third or fourth week. But plenty of Netflix, plenty of binge watching, plenty of Homebrew Wednesday videos and any other videos I can find on the YouTubes. Should be a lot of fun. Not a lot of fun, but a lot of relaxation and downtime, which, probably not bad. It's been a busy year. It's been a really busy last year and very busy kickoff to the start of this new year. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to a break. But yeah, that's it. Just a real quick one. Man, 5 minutes. Wow. sorry I didn't have more to talk about, but hey, I'm giving you some of your time back. Have yourself a happy homebrew, Belgian if you got it, and a happy homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. All right, happy second homebrew Wednesday. I'm storing them up. I think I just played some other homebrew Wednesday video footage from last week. I didn't get that video out, so I'm gonna try to get it out this week. Before I do, some sad news. So this week I found out that, actually it was last Thursday, we have a really cool brewery here near my home in Alexandria, Virginia, and it's called Fairwinds Brewing Company. And the owner was a retired Coast Guard guy, Casey, really neat guy. I met him, maybe I guess it was about a year ago, maybe. I have to go back and look at my videos. I think it was about a year ago. I did one of my friends, Erin, who she teaches yoga. She does like yoga. She's gonna kill me for not remembering the name of her company, but it's a yoga and beer kind of deal. You go to a brewery, you do yoga, and then you hang around and drink some beers. And that was one of the breweries that, you know, she was kind of a mainstay. And anyway, they would do cannings. You know, a lot of breweries invite folks to come over and kind of, you know, do free canning for them, and then you get hooked up with some beer at the end of the day. So we went and canned cases and cases and cases of Siren's Lore, not Siren's Lore, it was a Kolsch, I believe. Can't think of the name of the Kolsch off the top of my head, but anyway, I got to meet the owner, Casey. Really nice guy. He's, you know, like I said, he was a veteran. He was very, very friendly in the community to veterans. A lot of us veterans here, and matter of fact, this past Veterans Day, he had a buy a vet a beer day. And I think he raised a bunch of money to have a bunch of free beers for vets that went there for Veterans Day. Anyway, we got the sad news. He passed away last Thursday. He wasn't that old. He was like 50 years old. And I met him just once briefly. But I've been to his brewing company many times, and really cool place, really cool brewery. I think they're going to continue on. I think there was a co-partner, but very, very sad news. It's tough to see someone that's, you know, kind of set up like that, and you know, living a lot of our dreams, you know, doing a brewery, and especially with his background, how nice of a guy he was to leave us so soon. So here's to you, Casey. Yeah, it's very sad news. So anyway, so I'll cut away and show some footage. This is probably my last Homebrew Wednesday for a few weeks. I was, you know, next Wednesday at this time I will be groggy, sitting over there in that, actually no, I'll be in a hospital bed next Wednesday evening. But shortly, the next day, I'll be hanging out in that little leather couch over there. My wife will be waiting on me hand and foot, bringing me food and probably pills for a few days until I'm ready to get back up and cam up again. So anyway, yeah, so the mad rush has been to get the Belgian beers ready. You should have seen earlier video of me kind of talking about the triple and the double, and then I think I had a test of the quad. I think at the time it was 1028 or something like that. It's now down to 1017. I'm calling that good enough. I've got it in there cold crashing right now. I'll try to keg it tomorrow, which reminds me, I've got to clean a keg and sanitize a keg tonight before I go to bed. So want to get that kegged up, carved up, and then bottle that this weekend, get everything shipped off, some beer mail to some lucky individuals too, because I'm telling you, these Belgians are really, really good. I did a lot of bottling this past weekend. I bottled a case between the triple and the double, so those things are all ready to go. I got to print out my competition labels and get that all set up, and then send out a few beer mails. Even got a phone call. I have a kind of a surprise beer mail coming. Let's just say it's going to be very hazy. It's going to be a hazy delivery. So anyway, yeah, so I wish I would have had a Howling Gale from Fairwinds with my, you know, kind of intro lead off, and sad news about Casey, but didn't have any Fairwinds left because it's such good beer. I drink it as fast as I get it. My favorite beer from there is Dank and Stormy. That's their double IPA, and Howling Gale is a really good, just all around IPA. Larry Lance and I went there when he came to visit, and You know, I remember him talking about the Howling Gale. This is a Monumental IPA from Port City, which is another great brewery here in Alexandria. And if you haven't visited DC, we have got, I mean, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a brewery somewhere around here. We've got a lot of good breweries, and then just down the road in Richmond, we've got some good breweries. And Western DC, out in Vienna area, that, you know, we have a lot of good breweries. So many that I haven't been to all of them, and I need to fix that. So I don't know if you can tell, my face should look a little skinnier. I've been on a diet the past about 2.5 weeks, I guess. I've lost about 17 pounds. 14 pounds in about 2.5 weeks. Amazing. I feel great. I've cut this down quite a bit, and I'm just eating very healthy and changing the times when I eat. I'm eating big breakfast earlier in the morning, which I didn't used to do. I used to stack up everything in the evening, which probably isn't great going to bed. Now I'm eating a big breakfast up front, you know, and doing points and all that, and I feel awesome. You know, I used to be breathing heavy sometimes walking around up and down the stairs. So anyway, a lot going on. Go ahead and cut it short now. It's been about 6 minutes, so I don't want to run over, but hey, have yourself a happy homebrew and have a very, very happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. All right, it is the Belgian Dark Strong, Belgian Strong, Quad, whatever you want to call it. Finished up at 1017, started out at 1088, so that makes it about a 9.5, I think. I think that's a respectable. I had to put the heat wrap on it to try to get it down from 1025 or 1028. I put the heat wrap on the 13th. Yesterday it was down to 1018. Today it's down to 1017, and that's probably about all I'm going to get. So, it was worth it. Heat works. You know, I think it does pretty good, you know, ester flavors when you crank the temperature up on a Belgian. So, all right, cheers. Okay, so I've done all my bottling. I've got the double is the 12 on this side, and the triple is the 12 on that side. So, only have to send a couple of these off to the Cincinnati Homebrew Competition, and hopefully I can get this quad chilled off. I'm going to try to keg that tomorrow, let it chill overnight, and then say today's Wednesday. That means I'll keg it on Thursday and should have this bad boy ready to be bottled, and then I'll have all 3 of my entries for the Cincinnati Homebrew Competition. Ooh.